Abyssal Legendary Dragons B12 team. There's so many words in that dungeon title. This is a team that I've been using and trying out, and this has been so far 100% has not failed a single time. Knock on wood. I would say that it's probably about 98% success rate. I know it hasn't failed, but you know it's going to at some point. Your things are going to, the stars are going to align, and even the fail safes are going to fail. So there's a couple things going on in this team. Number one, we have big damage from both Veromos with his skill 2, AoE HP. Veromos is like the triple S tier unit of this entire update of Reloaded. Veromos has gone from like A tier or whatever. I don't remember which tier he was before, but he's gone from whatever tier to now he's like triple S tier for at least double S tier. I don't know for PvE because of his AoE. Decreased attack gauge and HP based damage with skill 2. We also have damage from the Spectre, which is also on a rage build. Both of them are on rage. We have AoE defense breaks. Let's see the runs. I have plenty of other runs that I'm sure I'm going to stick somewhere in this video that we have done, showing you the times. It's not the fastest team in the world, but it is very, very reliable. Let's see if we, I don't know why I'm clicking on these thinking we're going to be able to use them for anything. Not in 2023. So we have AoE defense breaks with Abigail. We have AoE defense breaks with Galleon. We have attack gauge decrease with Veromos, Spectra, and Abigail. If you guys remember, Abigail's skill 1 and skill 3 all decrease attack, or both decrease attack gauge. And then we have, and also Galleon's skill 2 as well. So we have a lot of attack gauge decrease. That's kind of one of the keys to make this as reliable as possible, is to limit the amount of turns that they get. We also have the slows. We also have another failsafe with Abigail is she strips, and the block beneficial effects isn't really important for this dungeon because they're just going to cleanse, the tower is going to cleanse it off anyway, but she does do a strip just in case nothing else decreases the attack gauge and the boss actually gets immunity on. That's kind of the failsafe here. We could use something like chilling, we could use something like Lauren, we could use something like that. There's always things that work, but I just like Abigail because she has a secondary defense breaker. So we have the defense breakers of Galleon and Abigail. So if one of them doesn't work, the other one still does in AoE, potentially an AoE defense break. So we have a little bit of a failsafe there. We also have to look at all that attack gauge decrease. And then we said, oh, the Vertiheal also is on damage. She's just on the same thing from Trikaru. These are going to change, though, over the course of time, because Kamto has actually said, like, this might not work in, I don't know, 6 months from now, because Kamto said the next time this Abyssal Dragons rolls around, where all the Abyssal dungeons, they're going to be just slightly different skills. So we can see some of the runs here. What did I mention? I mentioned the AoE defense breaks. I mentioned the attack gauge decrease, the attack gauge increase. Some of the runes are a little bit crazy silly, because I don't want you guys to get so hung up on the runes thinking like, wow, I need super premium runes for this. I have Rage on Spectre because I wanted the boss and the mid-boss to go down pretty quickly. I have Rage on Veromos because I kind of like Rage on Veromos. You could use other things in here, but this is just the thing that I have found that has worked so far every single... Again, knock on wood, I'm going to say 98% effective, 98% success rate. I'm being conservative, but so far it has not failed yet. So the runs are done. Let's take a look at the runes. And I'd just like to mention that even though it's a very reliable team, we still don't have any usable intangible runes because they never ever drop. Well, the blue ones drop. Really bad blue runes drop. So there is that. If we really wanted to, for whatever reason, just put intangible runes on our units that are bad. But anyway, let's take a look at the runes. This Vertiheal is just the same as was on the Trikaru. He's just attack or damage attack. He is a little bit slow. In a normal situation where there was not so much attack gauge decrease on the enemies, him being this slow would be an issue. It's not really an issue with Trikaru because every time they move, they're going to continue to increase their attack gauge. So he's never going to really be as slow as he actually is with the normal Trikaru. But in this, we have attack gauge decrease, oh, you're tired of me saying attack gauge decrease, all the units that have attack gauge decrease. But we have multiple units that do AoE attack gauge decrease, so it's not really an issue. We have the Veromos on Rage. He should have more crit rate, of course. And then his accuracy, his accuracy is whatever. For dungeons, I'm not really sure the resistance on the Abyss DB12. So, but it should be, for the most part, it should be fine. Because like I said, we do have multiple units that have attack gauge. Oh, you're tired of me saying that. Okay. So, the main stats that I wanted to go for Veromos is speed, Not enough to move before the defense breakers, obviously, but at least some speed, crit damage, HP. He doesn't necessarily need HP on here, but it's fine because he does damage based on the enemy's max HP. So really all we need is speed, crit rate, crit damage, and then also accuracy is good for this this skill as well. So, but yeah, this is a Rage Veromos. Rage Veromos in this new update, the new reloaded update is kind of the way to go. So then we have Galleon. He's just on speed. It really doesn't actually matter. I think I changed this at some point. This was ruined so long ago, and I really barely changed it. He did have more accuracy. I took some of the accuracy off. Actually, I should put the accuracy back on, because 78%, I don't trust 78%. But yeah, he just needs to be fast and have good accuracy. That's for the most part, because he's not really doing a ton of damage. Just make him fast, give him good accuracy. And then the Abigail is on. This was on purpose. So you see all these crazy runes. The big thing is fast and accuracy. Doesn't really matter what's here too much. I mean, if you want to get that extra damage, by all means, go for it. But these are the two most important ones. You want to make sure it's fast. You want to make sure it has good accuracy. I think people are going to get very tired of me saying that. But yeah, I put crazy runes on purpose where there's no actual 2-set on here. There's no actual 2-set, right? There's no actual 2-set on here just so that you guys didn't have to feel like you need a specific violent or swift or you need to get this certain thing on it. Just fast and good accuracy. Same thing with Galleon, fast and good accuracy. Then we do have Rage also. So you've seen fast and good accuracy on 2 of these, and then Rage on these 3. So this one is also on Rage. Also, you do want him fast and good accuracy as well because he's an attack gauge decrease unit. But we have him on Rage here because he does very big damage. It's over 100,000 damage to the end boss with his special assault. It's always been a good skill. And then even more so. Oh, this is not even finished being done. Cool. Not even finished being done. Fantastic. Another thing is if you ever get a Rage rune with accuracy slot 6 and you're like, what am I going to do with a Rage rune with accuracy slot 6? This would be a unit that you can use, a Rage rune accuracy slot 6, or Veromos also you can use accuracy slot 6 because he's just doing the damage based on the enemy max HP. So this also needs to be 99 accuracy. This also needs to be as much crit rate as you possibly can. 100% would be preferable. And then basically the stats we're going for here. This is actually pretty slow for a Spectra. But this, I mean, he's not a Swift Spectra. He's just a Rage Spectra. And I was going more for damage than anything else. But yeah, you just want to focus on at least some speed, crit rate, crit damage, and accuracy. Crit rate, crit damage for this, accuracy for this, and speed also for, because, you know, it's Summoner's War and speed. So that's it for this one, I suppose. I'm sure that we have put some successful runs on the screen at some point throughout the match, I'm sure. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this was helpful. It's not the fastest team, of course, but it is a very reliable team because, like I said, well, I don't have to say it again. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you as always in the next one.